What's up everyone, welcome to another video. Today I want to speak about how long you should be using a training routine. Is it a month? Is it 6 months? Is it a year? Is it 10 years? Pretty simple. You need to find a routine which works really well for you. You need to find a routine which is built for your specific needs, because every single person has their own needs, every single person has their own genetic makeup, and every single person will need to be taken into considerations about their height, their age, where they are in the fitness industry. And as a personal trainer, that's how a plan should be built for you. So if you find this plan, I would say stick with it until you feel like you absolutely can't gain anything from it. And most of the time people are thinking like, hey, in 1 month I start to feel like I'm not growing anymore. It's like, really? In 1 month you want to change a plan? Are you absolutely sure that you maxed out everything you could, every single aspect? You didn't skip any training. Your recovery was on point. Your meals were on point. You tried all the principles, like the progressive overloading and this kind of stuff. Have you taken all your supplements? Have you done your cardio? I mean, have you really respected the plan? Yeah, to the dot. If you did it like that, and at least I would say for not 1 month, for at least 6 months, then you could consider changing the plan. But if you didn't, if you think that, yes, I've been doing it, but I kind of lessened things out, I've been zigzagging a little bit, some days I've been skipping, some days I haven't been doing all the exercises, then I'm sorry, but there is no reason for you to need to change the plan. To give you an example, in my situation, I stuck to a plan for pretty much 6-7 years once I started training, and I stuck to the same plan even when I started to compete. Obviously some things will change, like the diet, the cardio, this kind of stuff, but the plan was pretty much the same. I mean, sometimes you go to a different gym, they might not have that machine, but the basics are the staples in a routine. So it doesn't matter which gym you go to, most of the time they all gonna have a barbell, they all gonna have some dumbbells. So just by having that, you can pretty much do the basics, which are the best at the end of the day, to get the result that they want to get. And so if I stuck with it for like 6 and 7 years, then if you want to change your plan in 1 month or like 6 months or a year, you might want to reconsider, because the more you do one thing, the better you become, right? If you're gonna stick with it, you're always gonna learn a little bit more about your body, because sometimes you might be doing a plan and you think you're doing well until you change an angle, you are better with your diet, and then you realize like, I'm still making progress. So the more you spend doing one thing, the smarter your body becomes and the more efficient it becomes. So if you change it, then all that is lost, because the body has to relearn like a new pattern. At the same time, I don't want you to confuse the fact that if you will be changing, let's say if you're doing bench press with the barbell, you're doing it then with the dumbbell, that's like a complete change of your workout plan. No, that's pretty much the same movement pattern, just you are doing dumbbells versus barbell, which also there are some differences, but pretty much the same movement pattern. So I wouldn't say that's like a massive change in your plan. So it doesn't count as you can say that I'm changing my plan. Try to get better at it. Try to slowly add a little bit more weight, progressive overload, and then you'll see that you'll be making gains years after year after year after year. Because some muscle groups will grow faster than others, some muscle groups will be a bit more stubborn, and then you have to give those muscles time. You have to find a way to improve the mind-muscle connection. If you don't have good mind-muscle connection with your biceps, then if you keep changing your plan, then what do you think is going to happen? So finding a plan, that's first and foremost the most important thing. Yeah, so you have to speak with someone who actually knows their stuff and has a good eye as a coach. knows how to look at you and to understand your body and create a program based on that. Because if you're just gonna Google Dorian Yates training program, believe me, that's not gonna work for you, yeah? That worked for him after years and years and years of research and trial and error, and that's what worked for him. But you're not Dorian Yates, you don't have his genetics, you don't have his mindset, you don't have his, routine and everything, so it's not gonna work like that. I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions or if you don't agree, that's fine. We can carry on the conversation down in the comment section. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, share, subscribe, and I shall see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.